Sumainyo ang Panginoon, magandang araw po sa inyo mga kakinosis. This our gospel reflection for today, August 6, Feast of the Transfiguration of our Lord Jesus Christ. At our gospel for today comes from the Gospel of St. Mark chapter 9, verses 2 to 10. In our gospel for today, Jesus brought Peter, James, and John on top of the mountain, and before them, Jesus transfigured. And it was described that his white garment become so dazzling that while he was praying, suddenly he transfigured, and then there was Moses and Elijah conversing with him. And when Peter, James, and John realized what happened, they told Jesus, especially Peter. He said, "Lord, it is good that we stay here." But they heard the word coming from heaven and saying, "This is my beloved Son. Listen to him." And so they went down, and Jesus forbid them to talk about it until they realized what happened. My dear sisters and brothers, our gospel for today is a reminder of the transfiguration that Jesus Christ undertook. Not just a transfiguration of his glorious self to who really he is, but it was a transfiguration to prove and to tell his disciples that they shouldn't be afraid to let Jesus face his death, because after death surely there will be resurrection. Huwag matakot, harapin ang kamatayan sapagkat may muling pagkabuhay. Well, if you remember, it was Peter who declared that Jesus was the Son of God. However, when Jesus Christ that he has to suffer and die, anong sabi ni Pedro? "God forbid, I will not allow that." And then Jesus said, "Get away from me, Satan." Hindi naunawaan kasi ni Pedro kung ano ang sinasabi niya. Kung ano yung sinasabi ni Jesus na pagpapakasakit, pagkamatay at muling pagkabuhay. And now, when Jesus Christ transfigured before them, Jesus Christ was telling them, "This is what I am telling you. Yes, he will die, but there will surely be resurrection. There will surely be glorification." And the presence of Moses and Elijah was to tell them that indeed Jesus Christ was the fulfillment of the law and the prophets. Jesus Christ was the Messiah being prophesied for the longest period of time which the people were waiting for. My sisters and brothers, the gospel is telling us that let us not be afraid to face our death. Let us not be afraid to face whatever difficulties we have, whatever crosses that we have to bear. Because after all this, there will surely be resurrection. And that is an assurance given to us by the Lord. Steadfast in our faith, because in the end, we shall be sharing in the glory of God. If today you have so many difficulties carrying on your shoulders, worry not. There will surely be transfiguration. The transfiguration of Jesus Christ is a glorification. But before that, just like what Jesus said to Peter, James, and John, let us go down the mountain. As if Jesus Christ is telling us also, not yet. We have to go down first. Let us face our life, the present life that we have today. Let us face whatever challenges we have today. And sure enough, on the last day, the Lord will also glorify everyone who remains faithful to Him. Our fidelity will be rewarded with glorification in heaven.